Hey guys, it's Josh here. Leandro plays very unique guard, which is combined lasso, spider, de la Riva, and X guard. That sounds like complicated, but what he does is very simple and efficient. In this video, I break down how Leandro plays his guard and do open guard sweep from them. Let's take a closer look. Okay, let's start with understanding his guard style. His guard is very unique, like a lot of guards combined. It's hard to explain one type of guard. He loves to play like a regular spider, like double sleeve grip, or with lasso, de la Riva, and single X. Seems like everything combined with both of them. Then he makes his original style. Mainly he likes to make the diagonal side of the grips, like on the sleeve and pants, like this. It seems like this is one of the most important things he plays. Then legs is about like using for guard retention. Sometimes he put the spider or kicking the hips, lasso stuff, de la Riva. He's like more like keep his knee close to his shoulders, like in order to maintain his frame. This is his guard retention style. He doesn't even feel stressed that much, even though he gets stacked from this position. Technically, he's super flexible. He can even put his knee on the mat from this position. Can just stack me like this. But he doesn't mind that. As long as he maintains a diagonal side of sleep and pants grip like this, he should be fine like this. Also, Leandro, he doesn't like to get stepped over this leg. Like when the time he competed against Lucas Lepuri, he managed to keep this here. Even though Lucas Lepuri wants to step over this one, Leandro didn't allow to do it. Always he cleared his leg like this. So this is a guard retention idea. Leandro loves to use it. Then from this position, I'm gonna show the way how Leandro gets into single leg position. The best case scenario, Leandro wants to send opponent to the side as like kicking opponent, stepping the floor to make 45 degrees angle. Then it's gonna be way easier to set up the single X. This is one of the best case scenario to set up the single X. Sometimes it may be difficult. Nowadays, everyone knows what Leandro wants to do from this position. That's why opponent usually like shut this space in, like squatting down like this. This could be more realistic. Then without putting my foot in here, there is no leverage to send opponent to the side. Even there's a risk to lose this position. Let's say, if his opponent can throw the leg to the side like this, it's gonna be a problem. So it's not a good idea to do that when the space is not available between his legs. But on the other hand, Leandro does more like changing the angle to set up single leg X. Instead of sending opponent to the side, like Leandro moved himself to set up the space as like changing the angle like this, then like putting a leg inside like this. So this is another leg entry he usually uses it. Okay, I show again. The best case scenario, step the floor to kick the opponent to the side to get a perfect position. Look, I can even break down a posture like this. Then there's gonna be a lot of options from this. Secondly, option, when the space is not available, instead of sending an opponent to the side, like moving yourself. Then this time, it's even possible to kick the hips to make some access like this. Then it's gonna be way easier to maintain a distance with his opponent. So what it needs to be is change the angle. Look, I slightly put my knee behind the knee. This is the first step. Once it happens, it's gonna be way easier to put the hook in. I just wanna circle my leg in, then it's gonna be single leg X position like this. So this is a major entry Leandro likes to do. There's a major two sweeps from this position. The first one is the ankle pick. After I set up the position, Leandro looks for the far side grip pants. Most of the time, Leandro already controls near side of the leg, either on the opponent's pants or heel. It's like playing de la Riva. But it seems like he more likes to play with pants grip like this. This has more control in order to stop opponent's mobility. Then after go like this, like I said, next thing, what he likes is looking for the pants on this side. If the leg is close to him, he easily grabs like this, then ready for the action. Sometimes it may be a little away. So in this situation, he doesn't even mind to release the grip like this. It's more like looking for a space, like moving himself to grab the pants or heel. It seems like he's much prefer to grab the pants. That has more control. Especially he's really tall and he has long arms. That's why always he easily reach the pants grip like this. As you can see, I've already controlled both of his legs like this. From this position, I'm going to make him unbalanced. That's what Leandro likes to do from this position. People try to push the opponent towards this way. It's like making them sit down, but it's pretty difficult. Most of the time, opponent wants to put the weight on my side like this. Against this, it's not a good idea to push it back because it's like a pressure against the pressure that I cannot success with. So all I have to do is take off, like changing the level. So I raise my hips up, as if I'm kicking him up, like making him in air. After I raise his hips up, I've got leverage to sweep him. That's what Leandro likes to do. I'll show you once. I do the bridge as if I kick his hips up. As I do so, he's losing his balance. Next thing what I'm going to do is explosive push. As you can see, after the sweep, my leg is supposed to be on this side, but it's okay. Leandro, he just wants to take the top position to succeed the sweep. So usually he likes to pull this leg, like doing a combat base, to come up. Then notice that it's very important to control both of the legs during the time you come up. Otherwise, there's a choice. There's a chance for the opponent to escape the position. Look, as long as I control both of the legs, opponent cannot escape. All I'll do is slightly drive my way forward, then secure the top position. Okay, the second option, like most of the time, like Leandro's opponent doesn't like this sweep. That's why they're going to shift the body weight forward like this. Either after I set up the position or with the pants grip. Usually the opponent likes to make the wider split base, like this. Yes, like he even puts his hands on the mat like this. Yeah, this could be one of the best case, like best ways to defend the hook sweep. Like, as he's making a wider split base, I cannot sweep him on that direction. But in this case, Leandro, he switched to the other technique. It's like a technical stand-up or come-up sweep. With the same grip as the last one, I grab both of the pants like this. Then what I'm going to do is send him to the side. I use my legs to push like this. As you can see, most of his weight is on his hands. Then his lower body should be lighter than before. So from this position, I'm going to come up with keeping the pants grip. I'm going to use my elbow to slightly come up. By the time I come up, I'm going to take off my legs. I'm going to put my soles on the mat. This is going to be the toughest part in this technique. As you can see, I cannot do the classical technical stand-up as I put both of my feet on the mat. But this has more benefit to stand up, like kneeling base. Sometimes I call as a come-up sweep. So with the pants grip, I just want to sit up like kneeling like this. So from this position, all I want to do is pretty simple. I just want to pick up both of his legs, then succeed a sweep. All right, now let's connect all sequence from scratch. So making a diagonal side of grip on the sleeve and the pants like this. Then legs needs to be close to yourself. Don't extend too much. Even though you want to maintain distance, this is not a good idea to extend the leg like this. Then just like a small tip detail. Sometimes Leandro do that movement. So in this case, he even uses elbow to come up to maintain the distance. Just because if I keep my back on the ground like this is going to be the maximum range I can make it. Then that gives him a momentum, like space to throw my leg like I mentioned, which is not a good idea. So the time the leg needs to be extended, using the elbow to chase it like this. This is going to be extra leverage. You can see that I can reach far away by using my elbow like this. This is pretty similar to gravity collar in De La Riva, like this. So I just want you to keep in mind as an extra detail. Then the best case scenario, I step the floor to push him to the side to get into single leg X. If that is difficult due to his making good balance, I just slightly change the angle. Then I circle my leg, like making a lasso on right side of his leg like this. Next, I gotta control the far side leg. If that is close to, thank you, I can take it. But sometimes maybe away. In that case, just like move yourself towards the leg, then you can either make the pants grip or heel. The pants grip should be easier and stronger, like this. I do the explosive bridge. To lose its balance, as soon as you lose its balance, I come up. So make sure you control both of your opponent's leg like this. Otherwise, you cannot take top safely. I pull leg in, then secure the top. This is footlock sweep. Another one, opponent does a good job. Although you want to do the first one, he like making a wide split base like this. So in this case, it's not easy to succeed a sweep as like last one. So with the same grip, pants grip like this, then slightly kicking the opponent to the side, as if he's sending the opponent to the side. From now, it needs to be like a one motion to stand up. It's not easy to stand up in a couple of actions. So from now, feet on the ground, use my elbow. Then I want you to make sure to keep the both of the grips as like last technique. So this is very important to do that. This is not a classical technique of stand up, like I said before, like kneeling base. From now, in order for me to take top position, it's quite simple. I just want to take hold my back from the mat. This is almost same as taking a top position. Then in the situation, the opponent already got control both of the leg like this. It's pretty hard. So all you need to do is pull the leg to secure a top position. This is the secondary option.
Hey guys, my name is Daniel. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please push the like button and leave us a comment down below. If you want to learn more techniques, simply hit the subscribe button and click the bell to be notified when we upload a new video. This way we can bring you new and improved content. Thank you and see you next time.